Walker de Berwick Mitsubishi. Firstly, I'd like to thank you for your inquiry on this stunning silver 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander Exceed. Now, starting off at the front, we do of course have that updated Mitsubishi shape, which is called the Dynamic Shield front. It gives you a lot more chrome surroundings to it, aerodynamic shape, and you do also just have a pedestrian safe vehicle. So if you do happen to hit a pedestrian, not saying you would, but if you do, they do just slide with this shape here. Now you've got your very large projector headlamps fitted, giving you heaps of visibility when you are driving at night or in all conditions, and help stop any light from spilling above your sight line as well. Just underneath you have your headlamp washers as well, only come in the Exceed models, just to keep those headlights nice and clean. And then of course you have your front parking sensors as well. Just below you also have your fog lights. So again, just giving you heaps more visibility, especially in those foggy conditions and those misty mornings we're coming into. Stopping at our first alloy wheel here, excellent condition on that wheel there, and heaps of tread on that tyre as well, so not something you'll have to worry about anytime soon. Working down the driver's side of the vehicle, you'll notice we have our colour matched side mirrors and then our chrome door handles as well, just to tie in and give the vehicle an all-round sleek look. Now we have our indicator built into our side mirror there, helping anyone next to you or around you to know that if you are hoping to merge or turn or anything like that. Now we do have a proximity key with this model, so just by pressing that button you can lock and unlock the car, and then press it again and it opens back up, and your mirrors do fold in when the car is locked as well. Now just having a look inside, those bolsters are in really good condition, so obviously no one's been sliding in and out of the car, and the scuff plates as well, and the door too, so no one's been kicking that door open. Coming around to our second alloy wheel, again same as the other one, excellent condition and heaps of tread there as well. Now working our way around to the back of the vehicle, you've got of course your Mitsubishi badging, Outlander badging and your DID badging, meaning this one is a diesel. Opening up that tailgate. Now we do have the 7 seats in this model, of course, being the Outlander, so nice and easy. Pull that tab and push it down, and pull that tab and pull it up to bring the seat up, and then your headrest as well. Now you'll notice even with the seats down, you have heaps of room in the back here, and all of your genuine Outlander mats as well. Closing that one back up, it is an electric tailgate, so you can just press that button there and it closes itself up for you. Now you will notice we have a reversing camera as well, just fitted under there, help with all of your parking and everything. And then we have our colour matched reverse sensors there too. Coming around the passenger side again, excellent condition on all of this paintwork, and just something to take note of, your fuel filler cap is on the passenger side there. Down on that third alloy wheel, again same as the other two, excellent condition and heaps of tread. So again, just looking down that paintwork, it is in that beautiful metallic silver paint, and it is in excellent condition. And then just stopping at that last alloy wheel, again same as the other three, near perfect. So what we'll do now is we'll pop open the bonnet and have a look at the engine. Looking at the engine of the 2018 Outlander Exceed now, this is a 4-cylinder 2.2 litre turbo diesel engine with a 6-speed automatic gearbox. On the safety side of things, you've got a 5-star ANCAP safety rating with a total of 7 airbags throughout. And this engine will produce 110 kilowatts of power and 360 newton metres of torque. On the fuel side of things, you've got a 60 litre capacity diesel tank, using roughly 6.2 litres per 100 kilometres, giving you an average of 968 kilometres to a tank, but of course that is dependent on how you drive the car. Inside the Outlander now, and starting on our driver's side door, we've got all 4 of our power window controls, with our driver's side being automatic up and down. Just above that we have our central locking, our window lock, and then all of our power mirror controls as well. So simple button just to flick them in as well. Makes it nice and easy if you are getting into a tight parking space, or if you're parking on the side of the road or anything like that. Looking through our steering wheel here, we've got a collection of little buttons down here. We've got our automatic tailgate button, so pressing that just opens up the auto tailgate from inside the car and closes it. Just next to it, we've got our parking sensor on and off button as well. Our lane departure warning on and off. So it does come up with a little green LDW in the screen on the center cluster, just in the top right corner. So that tells you it's on. When it is on, basically the car will beep at you when you're drifting out of your lane without your indicator on. Just next to it as well, we have our front collision mitigation warning button as well. So that one, it always stays on. You can just change the distance to short, mid and far. So what it does is, as you are making that gap between you and the car in front of you smaller, it does beep at you to let you know that this gap is getting smaller and that you should brake. And then if you're not braking, it gets to a certain point and the car will brake for you up to 20 to 30%. You will still collide into the vehicle, but it will be at a much safer speed. Just above, we've got our traction control on and off button, and then this little button that looks like 2 credit cards, that basically flicks through your trip meter, your range, your average litres per 100 kilometres and your average distance, or you can have just a nice little leaf display as well. On the right hand stalk while we're here, we've got all of our indicators left and right, all of our headlight controls with auto headlights as well, so the car will turn them on when it needs to. And then you've got auto high beams too. So when your headlights are on, you can just push that button in, and then with that you can, the car will turn the high beams on and off as it sees necessary. On the left hand stalk, we've got all of our wiper controls front and rear with automatic wipers at the front. On the steering wheel itself, it is a beautiful leather wrapped steering wheel with a piano black finishing throughout. On the right hand side, we've got all of our cruise control settings, and we do have adaptive cruise in this model, so you can set your cruise control and then set the distance that you want to be from the car in front of you as well. When they slow down, you slow down. If they speed up, you speed up. But if you set your cruise control to 100 and they speed up to 110, you will not go above 100. On the left hand side, we've got all of our entertainment controls and our Bluetooth answer and reject and our voice recognition. Just this little button here that almost looks like a battery helps you to flick through all of your cameras. So if we pan into the center screen and press this button, you'll see we've got our front camera and our 360-degree camera. And then you can also have the view of your passenger side camera, being your gutter side camera when you're parallel parking. And then pressing it again brings it back to your normal display. On the head unit itself, we also have our reversing camera. So again, there's our reversing camera with our 360-degree camera. As we turn the wheel, we get the yellow lines to show the prediction of where we'll end up as well. On the head unit itself, we've got digital radio, AM, FM radio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, just in that app setting. Phone, obviously for Bluetooth, iPod, USB and Bluetooth audio. And then all of our general settings and a nice clock display as well. Now, one thing I love about this control unit, we do have a day and night mode as well. So when it's on auto, the car will dim the display with when your headlights go on, or you can do it manually as well. So working down, we've got our hazards button, passenger seatbelt alarm and our eco mode, so basically just to drive the car a little bit more economically, save you a little bit of fuel. And then underneath we have our dual zone climate control. So as you can see, the passenger can be a different temperature to the driver, and then all your other controls are on there as well. This also just comes up on the top of your center display as well. Now just down from that, we have a covered 12 volt socket, a blind spot monitoring on and off button as well, so we do have the blind spot monitoring in the vehicle, and then we have our on and off for our electric tailgate. Just below that, we've got 2 large cup holders which do have a nice little cover to make it nice and flush, automatic shifter, and then just below we've got our 4-wheel drive selector. So we've got a few little modes, so 4-wheel drive auto, 4-wheel drive lock and 4-wheel drive eco. Then we've got our electric handbrake, works the same as a normal handbrake, up for on, down for off. And then we've also got our electric brake hold as well. So this one only works when your seatbelt is on, And basically what it does when you have it on, you can pull up to the traffic lights, stop the car, press the auto hold, and then you can take your foot off of the brake. When you put your foot on the accelerator, the car will go, and off you go. Just below that, we've also got our heated seat controls, so high and low. Inside our center console here, we've got a nice little tray on top, and then we have a 12-volt socket and 2 USB ports as well. So for your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, you will need to use those. So I'll just let the camera person pan around a bit, show you the beautiful condition the interior of the vehicle is in, and show you the beautiful sunroof that is on up at the roof. Alright guys, I hope that's given you some insight as to why this is the perfect vehicle for you. We do offer a premium mechanical protection plan as well. It does give you extra coverage on the vehicle, 5 years up to 200,000 kilometres over 181 items. It is of course an additional cost, but if you are looking to finance this purchase, it only adjusts your payments by a small amount. And it also gives you 10 years of Platinum Roadside Assist as well. If you'd like to hear more about this car or that plan, book this car in for a test drive, or even just have a chat with our friendly finance managers, the number to call is 9907 0555. Thank you for watching.